matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offense.
It's a few niggas working.
Gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
2nd down after that previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Everybody hitting homers for me, except the niggas I got.
In this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Looking to pass. It's Aller. Close to the tight end. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time.
No, I did it. Too much power.
First down here for this offense. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And the Ducks are in the red zone now. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
My nigga, please.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Oregon. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. You know, they only have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country.
So, solo homer, fucking.
This place becomes electric.
Indoor homer, right?
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
I picked on that.
Bringing it out. It's Wallace. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop for the offense pinned back. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
You don't know what death is.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Caught in the backfield. It's Stewart. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
White man didn't do for you. Got a chance.
Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He makes the grab.
Right back.
Tackle at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. The Ducks come to the line, start a fresh set of downs. The back's got it. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. Catch made on the right side. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here. And he's throwing for it on 4th down.
Why the fuck? Why the fuck?
That's enough for the first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Pick the ball off,
Nice
man.
play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Looking to the end zone.
You get that.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking for some space. It's Singleton. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Who?
The game makes it 2nd and medium.
Yeah, that's wild.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The offense stays on the field. Coach going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. To the air, it's Aller. He's got it, a 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive.
That's a hold. I think I tackled that man.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So
a sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Short connection to the tight end here. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and you're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Getting set. Here's second down. Using his legs, it's Singleton. The pickup is 4. He sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. The Nittany Lions will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone.
Boy! Nigga, if I don't get this ball back, this is crazy.
The return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball in the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Ball handed off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action.
Football comes out. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Back to
Wow,
back.
that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown.
Unless he like the
But the
main
ones
guy.
that really make a game plan work
What's
are
next?
the ones that get
Points last
just
game,
what
probably
you need.
like 10 now.
And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Bridges.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. They bring it down with the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
I think they started. They don't start him alongside Cat now, right now, or they got him out there with Cat. I forgot about that.
The Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The pocket breaking down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Aller. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
We got it.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their
My only
job,
thing about
and he's
Kenneth
doing an
Graham,
outstanding
man,
job.
did he do good because he was next to Mason Graham? Same thing with Mason Graham. Like, did they do good because they were next to each other?
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll call for the fair catch here. Oregon offense retakes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Wallace.
What are you doing?
Retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions.
Nigga, I pressed the wrong fucking button.
Oh, that one's picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Dickey.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Takes the handoff. It's Whittington. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. No problem. Knocks it right through. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
He's found some room at the 45. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On third down, it's a handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Now pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Oh,
tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Single back takes the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Point after, not right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. To throw, it's Allen. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
This pass is on target, caught. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket.
He's brought down at the 43-yard line. Second down.
Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option and to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, how about this defense? It's just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. And it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. The guys up front line up. It's first down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
The shotgun handoff here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Yeah, it hurt everybody, right? Everybody.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 24, Penn State 14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Get set, get set.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
He's back at the 24-yard line. Third down coming up.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense is still clicking. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game. Up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Wallace. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points when they bounce back here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Made the defense look slow that time.
Number 3 with the grab and the score.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 95 set to kick off.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll work the clock here with their running game. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And the Ducks have first and 10 here. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Here comes a handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Herbert. That's a big hit at the end, but they've earned a fresh set of downs.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Ferguson. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To throw, it's Gabriel. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that is no good. And After the miss, they're still leading by 10.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. What poor kicker.
First down, looking to throw the football. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the two most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock, to be able to get a score, get the ball back, and have a chance to win this game.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. And he's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to throw again. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking to throw. It's Aller. On the run, he'll let it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Another nice